Boys and girls, you're not gonna believe what just happened to me. I drive all the way up here to give this girl this freaking car, and when she realized I wasn't gonna move over, she got in with a nasty attitude. And because she wants me to drive a certain way home, she told me to pull over to drop her back home because she doesn't feel like kissing my ass. And when that was clearly not what I was doing. I was just choosing to drive myself home. So I just pulled over and let her out. And now I'm going back home. That's one of the things I have to deal with, because once I make sure I stand up for myself, she's not used to that. She's used to taking full control because she's spoiled. So I'm just going to take my sweet time. And I wasn't going the way she thought I was going. But it's so unfortunate that I was willing to help. But time for some heat now, boys and girls. My hands are getting cold. It's so unfortunate to be willing to help and then be treated in such a way, but it's something. There's something causing that type of behavior to come back, because she had stopped doing that. So I didn't want to engage. Come on, let's get right. Like, I didn't want to engage in that because something's bothering her, and I understand. She didn't want to be beholden to someone else, using their car and all that other stuff, and that's fine. But I did tell her that I would loan her mine for her orientation. I said, but over the next few weeks, you have to save up for your cars, because I can't afford to fix my car, and to loan my car to someone who can't fix it, it's not logical. It doesn't make sense, so it doesn't make sense. And I've had so many things happen to this car on the strength of other people driving it, and I had to pay every single time. And I took full responsibility because it is my car. What am I supposed to say? Give me my money, you did this, and when I should have never loaned you the car. So, but this time I can't do that. So I ended up on a Sunday drive having a wonderful time with you. That's all I did. Okay, is it gonna stop? Nope. I feel so sad sometimes, because if I was the type of parent like my mother, island people don't play. If I was to bust up my daughter every time she says something out of her mouth, like the average person would do, I would be in jail. I'm not going to jail for nobody. I don't care who you are. I'm not going to jail for nobody. Now I'm thinking I should just take my time. If I knew where a Home Depot was, I would just go get my dirt from Home Depot and continue to do with what I should have done in the beginning. And see, that's what happens when you deter from your own plans to help someone else that just pops up on the scene. And this is another thing that I noticed with my daughter does that ticks me off, and it's probably one of the reasons why I pulled over instead of taking her home, is because she expects me to just drop whatever I'm doing to cater to her. And when she said she starts work tomorrow and she needed the car, come on now where am I going? Dang, I always forget my way. I'm gonna end up having to go the way I didn't want. Oh no, I'm going the right way. Gotta turn the heat down now, boys and girls. Turn the heat down. And I think what's bothering her, along with a lot of other people, is I have made a lot of changes within myself. And I am so sorry for people that's not used to me saying no. I'm so sorry, but I had to. If I didn't, I wouldn't have survived the anxiety and everything else that was driving me bonkers. I wouldn't have survived. Okay. So I'm gonna take this ride back home. I don't like driving this far. This is so unnecessary to drive this far and to come all this way to have to go back home. But the good thing is, it's Sunday and I'm enjoying my day. Now, look at this, look at this, look at this. Right here, it got a green light. Pop. And you know why I wanted her to see me go this way? It's because she doesn't know how to get to my house faster than going on that parkway with all those trucks and stuff. If she would have just stayed in the passenger seat just this once, she would have seen it. But I keep telling her she's going on the unnecessary parkway with those large trucks, and I don't like going that way. I get nervous going that way. See, I'm on a parkway now, and it's just one lane, and after a while it will split into two, but it's easier that way because it's less traffic. And then I don't like to stay in the left lane and be in the middle, and she likes to stay in the left lane because the left lane is the fast lane. But if you're going, just to and from, you don't have a destination, a time, there's no reason to jump in the left lane just to be in the left lane. It's horrible. So now I'm gonna look down and see okay, I'm doing 40, and I want to stay at 40 all the way home, so I have to be mindful. Now the person in front of me is doing at least 25 because I am now down to 30. Which means I have to get over, but there's a wall next to me. I don't want to drive on that wall. Oh, it's freaking hot in this car. You know what? I'm thinking now. I told someone I'll be home. I'll fix them something to eat, but I don't think I want that man to know where I live. Damn, look what I did. I want that man at my door. I don't want no problems in my building. Because they're trying to clean the building out. They're getting riffraff out, and to be having somebody in that wayward state, ringing bells to get something to eat. They might end up sleeping in the stairwell. They may blame me for it, so I'm kind of lost now. Boys and girls, I need the heat down. Oh, this hot flash is killing me. Jumped in front of me thinking I was the crawler. I'm not the crawler. The person in front of me is the crawler. Baby, you better move over. Because you just got me. Sorry. I hate driving the street sometimes because that construction. They're doing this whole street over, so it's gonna get better. I believe my daughter got upset because she's so used to me letting her take the wheel, but I can't. I stopped driving with my daughter a few months ago. Like, I don't drive with her anymore. She does 65 and 70 on a parkway, and I'm not doing that anymore. See, I'm doing 40 now, and this person is steady in front of me. And everybody doesn't move around me and around the car, and I'm staying right behind this car. so I can have a nice smooth ride. Man, it's a short jogging. I noticed that yesterday I came outside and I had on my shorts, the knee pajamas, and my legs weren't cold, but I had to put a jacket on and I had no hat on. And of course, people looked at me like I was bonkers. But I noticed my legs are not as cold as my upper body gets sometimes. But when I have hot flashes, it's my upper body that hurts, that gets heated the most. But ugh. I even know men that are hot-blooded. They're always sweating and all that. So I think men and women get hot flashes. I saw this lady in the elevator the other day. She just ripped off her coat, complaining about a hot flash. She had just took her hot flash medicine. She said it was working. She got it from a gynecologist. I said, wow. She said it was working so much better than when she was without it. I said, well, that's good. Eating a meal today. I still don't feel like eating. I feel as long as I have energy, I shouldn't force myself. I shouldn't force myself. Okay, now this car is going to have to do something. It's just too narrow over here now to be getting squeezed up like this. Absolutely. Now, do you see how long it took me to get to one red light? This is why she doesn't want to come on this parkway, because she doesn't want to stop at the lights. That was her reasoning. I feel like a Snicker bar. I really do. I feel like a Snicker bar. But I had my share. I can't lie. I had a Snicker yesterday. This is why I'm glad I don't buy junk food like that in my house, because when I'm outside and I feel like having a treat, that's when I feel like treating myself. I'll stop and pick up, $1.25 candy bar or something like that. But what I'm actually going to do now is go home without having the candy bar, because I know I had one yesterday. My friend to come over my house. I want to move my bed back into the living room, but I'm not sure yet, because my room is so cozy, and when I come back there, I barely hear the front door. I don't really hear the doorbell. So I'm like, oh. But coming from that back, going back and forth to the front, it's getting to my knees. My knees are starting to bother me. I can barely do my machine. But I am gonna do my shaker board. I'm gonna do that because I've been doing it almost every day now. But it's what it is. You might notice it's getting a little dark now. And these lights are getting brighter, so they're bothering my eyes. Step on my brakes and this asshole off my back. It don't make no sense what this person's doing behind me. When I got cars right here on the right of me, on the left of me. If this was somebody else driving, they would definitely be on their brakes right now. It just switched into the Cross Bronx, which is 3 lanes, which is much better, but I'm almost at my exit now. I'm home, boys and girls. Mama's home. Mama's home. Ugh, I want a slice of pizza. So bad. I bought 3 pizzas. I had waffles, all kind of stuff. I had to get rid of it all. And for so long, I've been eating predominantly meat. And it never dawned on me I was eating that way because I couldn't eat the other stuff. And I'm tired of eating sausage. And I got lots of sausage, boys and girls. But I really don't want to eat no more sausage for a while. I cannot believe people would see people come off the exit and instead of just, easing up, let the people come off the exit. No, bum rush. This person is next to me in a one-way lane, just trying See? Let me see how long that was. 20 minutes it took me to get home. Hey! Now this street that I'm on, as you can see, I'm getting off the Parkway. All I have to do is just keep going straight. Straight. Just one turn I gotta make, and I'll be home. But I think today's Sunday, so the shopping center should be closed. Because usually I won't go that way if the shopping center is open. And there's a building on Facebook that keeps getting advertised for my location, and it's 42 Broad Street. And this is the building right here that's on Facebook that's being advertised. When I tell you, this building is beautiful, and it took them not too long. I think about maybe 2 years that it seemed like it took to build it. And I'm like, I hope they have parking. And I just realized now that I'm at the red light, parking is right there. And they moved them right at a good location. They have some type of bar inside of there as well. Oh, I'm at CVS. Yeah, I can stop and get a candy bar. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm going straight on. I do want to stop to get gas. When I get to half a tank, I like to fill up. So but I don't. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop and get gas. No, gas station's packed. Honey, you have to get on out there if you want to get a chance to get to where you're going. You know those cars that you hit a motor and they rumbling and all that other stuff? I don't know how they listen to that inside the car. But anyway, I'm home now. My journey is over. I want to listen to the Lord's music now. So I'm going to end my video soon. As soon as I reach the next stop sign, so I can turn my radio on and listen to my music. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for my potato chips, my pretzels. Have a good day.